There we go. A good post-lunch neck stretch. Yeah, it's not your camera, it's not your microphone. It's me kind of stretching my neck there. Oh, I usually do that before I get on camera, but we're going to do it after we get on camera. Hey, everybody, it's Friday afternoon, June 1st, about 2:39 Central Time, and I'm going to go live for a little bit and talk to you about really two things that, two of the things I kind of get some questions about during the week. Not a lot of questions, but some, and I want to get those answered on camera for you. Plus, as always in this group, I would encourage you to either ask me questions publicly or privately, or like in the live chat right now, you can ask me marketing questions, specifically online marketing questions, CRM questions, lead generation questions, anything having to do with the online marketing advertising world is fair game when it comes to questions in this group. There are two things I really wanted to cover for you today. First, we're going to cover the event in July I'm going to talk about. And if those of you that are professional speakers or to become professional speakers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then after that, I'm going to segue a little bit into live video, which, yes, it's going to be a little meta video of me talking about live video while I'm doing live video and why I think you should do it and what it takes to get started there, because it's just a coolest damn thing in the world. And as always, as you're tuning into watching it live, drop me a comment below as to where you're from, what your name is, although Facebook should tell me that, and how your day is going. Or specifically, I really like to know where people are from, because we usually in every live stream, we get some domestic people in the US and some international people. It's always pretty cool. Okay, first things first, I want you to get something on your calendar. If you're a person who wants to do speaking, or in this group, there's a lot of people from Toastmasters who are always wondering, how do I become a kick-ass paid professional $10,000 keynote speaker? How do I make a keynote that's even worth $100? How do I do anything in the speaker world where I get to be inspirational and educational and profitable at the same time? And so in my web browser here, I have up the events page from NSA, of which I'm a member, National Speakers Association. And under the Learning Experiences drop-down menu, there's what's called Influence 2018, which is our annual conference. Every single year we have an annual conference where all the professional speakers and trainers and folks that basically make their money on the platform get together, and we learn from each other, we network, we have great food, we have great drink. But the thing for me that makes it a really powerful event is the networking and the education. And so this is a completely unsolicited promotional video for that event. And just so you know, if you don't have it marked off yet on your calendar, I'm on the event page over here, and it's July 14th through 17th, 2018 in Dallas, Texas, which I'm very happy for this year because I live in Oklahoma City, and Dallas, Texas is like a 2-3 hour drive down for me. So I don't have to worry about flights. I'm going to go down early. I'm going to have a car. I happen to know there's a really good barbecue place right behind the hotel. So again, this is on the nsaspeaker.org webpage. And Influence 18 is the hashtag. 4 days, powerful ideas, actionable techniques, hands-on experiences, unforgettable connections. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention at all, you should really follow two people out there who are the co-chairs for this event that are really rocking it. My good friend Jill Schiffelbein and my other good friend Corey Perlman. Did I say that right? For some reason, that doesn't sound right. Corey, I know that's your last name. Yeah, that's your last name. For some reason, that just slipped there. Corey Perlman and Jill Schiffelbein. See, Corey, where are you out of? Over here. Corey is out of Roswell, Georgia, and Jill is out of New York City in New York, although she doesn't have that accent. She's a Midwest girl is what she is right there. And sorry about that. My phone, my thing vibrated. But anyways, if you are someone who wants to make money on the platform, it doesn't really matter how you make money. You could be a business coaching speaker. You could be a keynote speaker. You could be someone who's gone through some kind of tragedy and you want to share that. You could be an author who wants to sell more books. You could be a budding author. You could be someone who's gone through all the 2 or 3 books in Toastmasters to get your DTM, and now you want to move over to the paid side of things. I mean, there's just a variety of reasons you could want to get on stage. And also, this event is good for people who already speak professionally in their jobs and they want to refine. They want to get better at delivery. They want to get better on the platform. And people that even want to write books, people that want to market more, people that want to get, eventually get good enough so where the agencies are looking at you. Don't go seeking out the agencies too much. If you're good enough, the agencies will contact you. Anything that has to do with being better on the platform or starting to make money from your professional speaking, those are the reasons that you should attend. So follow Jill Schiffelbein. I'll put a link later in the comments here to her Facebook profile. Make sure you follow the NSA fan page. Also, I'll put a link there. And Corey Perlman. I'll put all these links here. But this is the event I'm going to be at. So if you ever want to meet me, be sure you go there now and get your hotel room reserved. Because I'm going to tell you, I've made the mistake of not reserving my hotel room, and it gets sold out. And then, last year in Orlando, I did the whole Airbnb and Uber thing, which is not pretty at 5 o'clock in the morning and not pretty at 11 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, either way. You want to get that hotel reserved as soon as possible. Even if you're not sure you're going to go or not, please get your hotel room reserved as soon as possible. And again, that's going to be, looks like the dates are July 14th through 17th in Dallas, Texas. And what's really cool is there's a theme this year of the Matrix. So Jill Schiffelbein is Trinity and Corey Perlman is Neo. And they're doing just a kick-ass job of marketing. It's it is very educational to watch them market the event. There's a lot of good lessons you can learn from them. They're doing great live videos. They're doing great recorded videos. They've got a whole theme going. They've been down to the hotel and then some live streams from the hotel. It's just amazingly cool what they're doing there. So please, again, get registered for that as soon as possible, July 14th through 17th. I'll be there. A bunch of really smart people will also be there. You'll probably even get to bump fists with people who have been speakers at events that you've attended. So if your company's had events where you've had like a really humorous keynote speaker or a really awesome breakout speaker or a really cool closing keynote speaker, it's not uncommon for that person to be a member of NSA and for them to attend that event. I mean, it's really cool stuff. Okay, the second item I want to cover today, which is one I have not talked about in a while, is what you are seeing right now. I am starting to do a lot more live streams for my marketing. And does it have to be live? No, it doesn't. Could I do it recorded? Yes, I could. What is it about live that makes it good, that makes it work out a little bit better for me? I'm going to tell you a couple of reasons why I am doing more live streams and while I'm going all in and while I'm doing everything I can to connect with people who are influencers on YouTube and the Facebook Live and Facebook Video on Demand platform. These are the kind of people I'm doing some really good power networking right now. By the way, Jill Schiffelbein, another lady who's queen of YouTube right there. You want to follow her. Couple of reasons. First of all, I can get my point across. You know what? I'm going to move my microphone a little bit closer here. I just realized my microphone was way out of the way. You got to see my cool Blue Yeti microphone right here. This thing is rocking. You got to get yourself one of these. A couple of reasons I'm going all in on video. And I'm sorry if you've heard some of this stuff before. Number one, it's the easiest platform and the only platform I know of where I can fully express my opinion on something in an easier form as possible. I tell people this all the time. There are so many ways where I am a horrible communicator. And the written word is one of them. There's a reason I don't have a book yet because it's difficult. And yeah, maybe there's some laziness thrown in there, but I do best on video. I do best on the platform. When I have to communicate something to you, when I have to teach you about something to you, this right here, this me, you right there, and the microphone and me, these are the best ways for me to get my message out there. It's the fastest way. It's the best way for you to know the emotion of what I'm feeling and how powerful and how strongly I feel about something. And to me, it's just the easiest way. I admit it, I'm lazy on some things. I want an easy way to get things done. By the way, I just noticed that I might be bouncing off the walls a little bit. A little while ago, I had a coffee at a vintage coffee shop in Oklahoma City. And it was the 3-bomb, which is a cup of coffee with an espresso shot in it, with an energy drink, with a scoop of energy drink in it. And so if I'm going a little bit fast or appear to be bouncing off the walls, let me know in the comments. And I just really apologize ahead of time. I'm really psyched about these topics, and I'm just really psyched in general right now. Okay, live video. It's easy to do. It's fast to do. It's a low barrier to entry. What you're seeing right now is the summary of the equipment I've had to buy, and I've spent relatively a lot of money on this. This microphone you're seeing right here in front of you is called the Blue Yeti. Let's see if you can see the branding on the front right here. There you go. It's called the Blue Yeti THX certified, which means it should play that really cool sound you hear in THX theaters. This microphone right here was $99, and you're gonna have to tell me in the comments how the audio quality is, but I've never had a complaint about the audio quality with this microphone. It's very heavy. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's very heavy. Reminds me of those old studio microphones that you used to get in that radio stations used to have, so it'll be good as a weapon also. It's inexpensive. It's got some cool settings on the back right there that you can use depending on what you want to do with gain and how many people are in the room. You can use it for like a one-person interview or one person across each of the microphone or people all around the microphone kind of interview. But $99, and this plugs via USB in the back of my computer. I know there are a lot of microphone recommendations out there for live streaming, but this is the one I've been using for live streaming and for podcasting a long time. Now, it's not very transportable. You add this to your suitcase, you're liable to add a pound or two to your suitcase. So there's a Blue Yeti, there's a Yeti Snowball that would be more plastic and I think more suitable for traveling purposes out there. So microphones, audio, really important for live streaming. You'd think that tons of things would be important for live streaming, but audio microphone is really important for live streaming. Also, right behind me for live streaming, there's a part of a 3-part lighting kit. You can't see it here, but one of the reasons I'm so well lit, if you ever get on like a live stream or watched a video and it's not very well lit, well, I've learned from some people that are much, much smarter than me that usually 2 of the weakest things in any kind of video, live or recorded, are the audio quality and the poor lighting quality. So I went to Amazon and I've bought, looks like Limo Studios, what it says on there, and I bought a 3-point lighting kit. 2 of those umbrella lights, and then a 3rd light, which is suitable as a backlight. I don't have it going right now. But, I mean, you tell me, does the lighting look halfway decent? I mean, you should be seeing a shine right about here on my head. You should be, and you can kind of see the light back there. See there's light, there's a shine light right there, and then, oh, over here, where is it? Right up there, there's a shine on the poster. So that tells me that there is no shortage of light in this video right here. So, lighting and microphone. The lighting kit cost me under $200. Can't remember how much it cost me. It wasn't too bad at all. And the microphone, $99. And then what you're looking at through right here, if you're seeing my finger, what you're looking at right here is a Logitech C920 camera. It says HD 1080p right there, and it says Logitech right there. Logitech C920. You can buy it on Amazon for probably next to nothing. I bought mine in the city for $50. And it's an HD camera that goes right into USB, and as you can tell, Facebook streams it right here, and Facebook even streams it in HD version, so you can see like every single detail of my face here. You can see my 5 o'clock shadow, you can see my shiny head, you can see I don't have a unibrow, so that's doing pretty good here, but you look at the detail here, and this is from a consumer level camera, consumer level HD camera that I bought off the shelf, and just plugged in, and it worked instantly on my Mac. So we've got $99, so $100 here, $150, and let's say the lights, $200 max. So that's 200 plus 100, 300, 350. Let's round up with tax and shipping. Let's say $400. $400 for you to get the kind of quality you're seeing right now in this live stream. Now, why is this important? Well, number one, if you're anything like you have the attributes like I was talking about earlier, live video is just a great, great production source right there. Second of all, I often hear from people that there is such a barrier to entry on certain things that they keep putting off doing it. Oh, I've got to have the perfect room. Oh, I've got to have the perfect lighting. Oh, I've got to have the perfect microphone. I was live streaming over on my MacBook Air, which you can't see that's over here. My MacBook Air has a microphone and a camera in it. So there are times when I would be doing live streaming with just this stuff built in the laptop, and every laptop and tablet comes with that right now. So, do me a favor and quit giving yourself the piss poor excuse of you can't do it because of the equipment. You can't afford the right equipment. You can't afford a studio. You can't afford soundproofing on your walls. You can't afford the right microphone. You don't have the perfect lighting, or you don't want like the perfect book backdrop here to make it look like you've read 100 books like Ty Lopez and those people out there. Do me a favor when it comes to live streaming. If it's something you even remotely consider doing it, invest a couple $100 if you have to do that. Invest a couple $100 in a decent setup like I have right here. I swear, you go get that lighting kit from Amazon and that camera from Amazon and this microphone from Amazon. It can be shipped all in the same box. Get to your house in the next 5 days, and you can be doing what I'm doing right here. Some other reasons why I like it. People that I know that are into marketing are really into content repurposing. So what I can do right now when I get done with this video, and I'm going to do it, and you'll probably even listen to it here, is I can turn this into a podcast, and I can turn this into a blog post, and I can turn this into several other things out there that are going to allow me to repurpose and reuse this content. So again, I'm horrible at podcast recording. I'm horrible at writing a book. I'm horrible at writing a blog post, but I can do this video work right here and turn that into a blog post. So again, a couple of things for you to remember. You're going to go over to nsaspeaker.org and register for Influence 18 conference in Dallas, Texas on July 14th through 17th in Dallas, Texas at the Hotel Anatole, I believe is where it is. Hotel Anatole. Where is the information? Travel. Yeah, Hotel Anatole in Dallas, Texas. That has a spa, has a health club, has a huge pool. I've seen some video of the pool there. It's pretty cool. And also to give you an idea of the quality of speakers that are going to be there, the caliber of speakers, let's click on the presenters page here and run through some of these names that you may have heard of. We've got Yasmin Green. We've got Jeff Rom from overseas. Charles Dunn, Amy and Michael Port. They run a program called Heroic Public Speaking, and they are really great people. Jay Bear, personal friend of mine. Guy is brilliant when it comes to everything marketing, and he has got the fashion sense of a supermodel. So he's always a great guy to see on stage and dropping all kinds of knowledge bombs. David Merman Scott, goodness gracious, Google that guy's name. That guy has written all kinds of books. I think, I'm looking it up right now, one of his more popular books, The New Rules of Marketing and PR. That's why I know that name. And I've got that book over on my bookshelf in another room right there. So David Merman Scott's going to be there. Jay Bear's an author. Sally Hogshead, another lady who I absolutely adore. She is a Monday general presenter. And Rory Vaden here. Rory Vaden is presenting on Monday. And Rory Vaden, he was someone that I watched when I went to my very first NSA conference. And he talks about book marketing. He does a very good job of it. And one of the things that Rory said that always stuck with me about books is it's not the best written book, it's the best selling book. So whenever you see something like a New York Times or Amazon best selling book, that does not mean it's the highest quality book out there. Oftentimes those things are synonymous, but not always. It's not called a best written book, it's called a best selling book. And I learned that from Rory, and ever since then I've absolutely adored the guy. I've got a man crush on him, and he does brilliant things also. And then some of the other names we've got here, Dory Clark, Elish Green, who's a brilliant lady, Ominkongo Tabinga, hopefully I pronounced that right, Linda Larson, all names I absolutely adore here, Lori Gesh, Jeff Blackman, Ruby Newell-Legner, Andrew Tarvin, Wayne Lee, Margarita Gurry, David Averin, and Tiffany Lauer. Let me tell you something. If you are someone who wants to get more speaking gigs, you need to attend this conference and specifically go to the sessions run by David Averin and Tiffany Lauer. I attended their sessions, I think it was last year or the year before, and David is the speaker, Tiffany is his professional executive assistant, and the two of them have a great system they talk about in their sessions. We've got Scott Stratton, Mr. Unmarketing Guy himself is going to be there again. Neen James, Kelly Swanson, Deborah Gardner, Patrick Henry, Mike Ganino, Vince Placente, and I can go on and on and on here with all the other speakers. There's just pages and pages of speakers here. I myself am going to be speaking for 2 hours in one of the breakout sessions also. I absolutely love giving to this group. So pay attention to the list of speakers there and just do me a favor, register again. What are the dates again? Very good question, Patrick. The dates are July 14th through 17th in Dallas, Texas. Get that on your calendar and trip it. Get your plane tickets reserved. Go and reserve your hotel room now. If you even think you're going to be going, do me a favor, learn from my past mistakes, and get your hotel room reserved now. You can always cancel it, but you do not want to be one of those people who at the last minute is looking for a place to stay. You either have to room up with somebody or you have to go find an Airbnb. So you're going to go register for the NSA conference so you can make decent money as a paid speaker, and then you're looking to some of the live streaming stuff I talked about. If you've got any questions about online marketing that you want me to cover in the future, drop me a comment on the recording here. or text me at 405-251-2022. That's our main business texting number. Or as always, just ask the question in the comments or DM me. I mean, there's various ways you can communicate with me. My name is Patrick Allmond, Allmond, and you can follow me all over social media. I'm not the least bit shy, and I don't hide any place. I hope this has been useful for you. And by the way, if the content we produce in this group has also been useful for you in the past, do me a favor and invite a couple of people to join our group. Well, I believe we're about 3,200 or 3,300 strong, and I would love to see that get up to 30, 40, 50,000 people. All of us just offering our brilliant marketing knowledge in different ways. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your comments below. Like, share, you know the deal. Like, share, comment, and we will talk again soon. Take care.